Hello, welcome to the XQ CPA Newsroom. Today we have some important updates for all business owners as well as individuals. If you run a business, your filing deadline is actually approaching in less than 2 weeks. On March 15, for those business owners who actually have an S corporation, you will need to file an 1120S. For those with LLCs, multi-member LLCs or companies, and if you are a partnership, you will have to submit a partnership tax return, which is traditionally the 1065. Now, if you have no idea because this is your very first year starting a business, then you probably want to check out our website, www.xqcpahouston.com/tax preparation business. There are some detailed video instructions here on what information you need to prepare and gather to complete your business tax returns. If you're not ready to submit your tax return by March 15, a lot of people ask me whether should they file an extension, and I always tell them you absolutely need to file an extension to avoid any late filing penalties. Because if you don't file an extension, then the penalties could range from a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s, and it can quickly add up. But this year in particular, there are actually advantages to filing extension because of the American Families and Workers Act of 2024. Now, this act was recently passed by the House with 357 votes, and we practitioners really hope that the Senate will also pass this particular new tax law change, because it will benefit many business owners, particularly ability to deduct the R&D development costs as well as the bonus depreciation. Now, as an individual, we also recommend that you consider filing extension because of the child tax credit, and hence child tax credit will be increased to $1,800 from $1,600 before. Now let's talk about the business section. On the business section, if you are a company that undertakes R&D activities, you will recall that for many years all these expenses such as payroll and supplies is a direct deduction, but starting from last year it's no longer a direct deduction because you have to capitalize it as an asset and amortize over 5 years. But this year, with the new tax law change, retroactively for 2023, you may be able to deduct R&D costs 100%. So it is an advantage that will really impact many business owners if you have R&D activities. The other thing that will bring really major change to business owners is the bonus depreciation. We know that for many years, we're able to enjoy the 100% bonus depreciation, and then until 2023, it is reduced to 80%, and in 2024, it is reduced even further to 60%. Now, with the new tax law change, this will be reinstated back to 100% bonus depreciation. Now, this implication is really huge. I can think of an example. If you are in real estate, if you used to do cost segregation for rental properties, just imagine with the cost segregation, you are able to claim a one-time huge deduction to offset any rental income that you have. But with only 80% of bonus depreciation, then the benefits will be reduced. So in conclusion, today is that if you need help and if you feel like you need to file extension, please reach out to us. Filing extension really is not a bad thing, especially with the recent tax law changes that we're anticipating that will benefit many business owners. But I do have to actually convey the message that an extension to file is never an extension to pay. So in the scenario of March 15 deadline, an S corporation tax return and a partnership tax return, they are pass-through entities. So with pass-through entities, there will not be any tax balance due. However, on April 15, when you file your individual tax return, if you're not ready and you need to file an extension, then you will need to make sure that you pay off the tax balance if you know that there's going to be a balance. Thank you so much for watching today. If you could like, share, subscribe to this video, we will feel very encouraged if you can leave a positive comment here, or if you want to ask some questions, feel free to leave your comment here and we will provide a response. And other than that, thank you so much. We will see you next time and goodbye.